Hello, welcome to Thursday. It is day 4 of POLARTHON. I have spent my morning editing the vlog and it's now uploading currently. It's 12 o'clock, it's midday, so that's uploading. I'm going to schedule it for 1 o'clock. So that's what I've done with my morning. And I need to dye my hair. I mentioned in yesterday's vlog that I was going to dye my hair today, and it's going to happen because bits of blue are definitely like peeking out in places. It doesn't look so bad right now, but there's definitely like bits that need it. So I'm going to dye my hair. I'm going to wait for this to upload so that I can schedule it and then leave my laptop alone. And then we're going to go and dye my hair, which means I'm not going to get any reading done for a little while, but it needs sorting, so that's what we're doing. But in terms of my reading, obviously I finished off last night on Nevertell. I read a little bit more. I'm now up to page 107 of this, so there. I will finish this today. Really, that's my one goal, is to finish this today and dye my hair, and I'm pretty confident that I can get that done, so feeling okay. I really need to film my January wrap-up and my January haul. If I can get them done today as well, that would be perfect, because I am slightly concerned that if I wait until after POLARTHON, because even this weekend I'm away, so I couldn't even film at the weekend, I'm then looking at like being halfway through February and not having filmed them. I will forget things and then it will just not be relevant, so I'm going to try and film at least the wrap-up today, because the haul I can just like bundle up January and February if I have to, but the wrap-up really needs doing. So I suppose that's another goal for today. Dye my hair, finish this, and film my January wrap-up. But I'm not nervous about not finishing this, so that's fine, and my video is like nearly uploaded. Yeah, that's the plan. That's what's going on. The sun is really coming in through this bathroom window, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm gonna do it now. Got this. Gonna get started on this, and I've just found an audiobook for Nevertell on Scribd, so I'm actually gonna listen in the audiobook where I'm up to in the physical book whilst I'm doing this, so that I'm like multitasking, and then I can do the like housework and listen to it as well. So pros everywhere. Right, I'm gonna get cracking. Head wrapped in cling film, leave this on for half an hour. I'm gonna continue listening to the audiobook and do some washing up. And yeah, then I guess it'll be time to wash it off and see if it's made any difference whatsoever. I feel like such a fucking idiot with my head wrapped in cling film, but it's impossible to get anything done with hair dye on without wrapping my head in cling film. But like, it just sounds like whenever I move, it sounds like I've got cling film in my ears because I have cling film in my ears. But I have done some washing up and been listening to more of Nevertell. I'm now up to page 141. I haven't been listening to it too quickly because I don't want to miss like anything, because it's a middle grade monthly book. So I've only been listening to it at 1.2 speed, because even then 1 speed is still like really slow. But 1.2 feels like a regular pace, I don't know, but normally I would listen at like 1.8. I can't quite do double speed. The laundry is now done, so I need to go and hang that out, but I'm not sure how I feel about doing that with hair dye on my head, just in case some falls out and like slaps the laundry. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm enjoying Nevertell. We've got to, I think, the point where the plot is really gonna like pick up. I said yesterday how it had been like too easy and they'd come so far with like no consequence. They've definitely now hit the point where the plot's going to pick up, where the like difficulty has come in, and they've got themselves into a bit of a pickle. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot more now that it's like picked up and we have a bit more of the like sorcery element in there, because the plot's got to the point where it's like actually what you're expecting. Kind of a bit annoying that it's like over 100 pages in where that's come in, but like you do need to build up to get to that point, so yeah, but enjoying it. So I dyed my hair and I actually love it this time. Last time I dyed it orange, it didn't come out quite as bright as I liked, whereas this one actually is like bright orange. I am in love. This is what I wanted. This is it. So I'm gonna have to buy some more of that Mandarin so that I can keep on top of this, because I feel like it's probably gonna fade quite quickly because the blue does seem to pop out quite quickly. So until I can get that cut out, then I need to keep on top of it. But I love it. I'm really into it. Oh, I feel so much better. Like, so much better. Dyeing it and then not loving it. Like, I didn't want to hate it because I didn't want to make myself feel bad, but like, it makes such a difference to love it. Yay! Success! In terms of reading as well, I am now up to page 180. My audiobook just cut off like in the middle of a page, so not too pleased about that. But page 180, so I'm about halfway through this now. So yeah, definitely will be finishing that later today. Still really enjoying it. The plot, as I say, has picked up. We're definitely in a bit more of the like mystical, magical mystery. Mystical mystery, let's go with that. So yeah, there's more going on. I'm really enjoying it. I am eager to get back to it. However, I do also need to film my January wrap-up, and if I have time, January book haul as well. So I've done my face, I'm in the library, I'm just gonna get on and do it because it needs doing. So that's the plan right now. I filmed the videos, I filmed my January wrap-up and the January haul, and I have imported all of the footage. So it's there, ready for when I have the time to edit it, which probably won't be today because I'm still, you know, doing this Polarthon thing, but at least I've filmed it so that I won't, like, forget things, and I've put the books away and the footage is imported, it's all done, it's kind of off my plate, save for the editing part of it, but that I can do sort of whenever, like, I don't need as much, like, effort. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's done. I am making small bits of progress. I'm up to page 218, chapter 32 of this now, and I'm still really enjoying it. There's lots more, like, magic and mystery still. But yeah, I am enjoying it a fair bit, and what I said at the beginning about it being, like, too easy too quickly, like, it's for sure not the case anymore. The plot has totally diverged from where it was at the point when I said that, and there is a lot more, like, trouble and sorcery and mystical mysteries. But yeah, still enjoying this. But it is like 5:20 now, so I'm gonna go and start dinner. I am making lasagna today, and I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for a little bit more whilst I do that, because, you know, I'll have free ears. I finished it! I finished my third book of POLARTHON. I finished Nevertell. I have not yet put it through Core. You know what? I don't think I've put anything that I've read so far this month into Core, which is all 3 of these. Look at that! 3 books down. Haven't Core-piled any of them. I really enjoyed this. It was really heartwarming. This totally would fit for that heartwarming prompt as well. Very magical, mystical, mysterious, heartwarming, also a little bit heartbreaking. Follows these kids breaking out of a prison camp, like a labour camp, and journeying across the Siberian snow desert. And there is a sorceress, and there are shadow wolves, and there is sorcery and mystery, and I don't want to say anything else because I don't want to spoil anything, but I liked this a lot. I feel like it's gonna come out at a 4-star, that is my gut feeling for it. It's not quite as, like, mind-blowing as a 5-star read in comparison to some of the other 5-star reads that I've had. It didn't blow me away quite that much, but I had a really enjoyable time with this. I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the magic and mystery. So yeah, I think it's going to come out at a 4-star. I would recommend. It was a great polar fantasy. So as I say, that is now 3 books down, so I'll pop them into my red portion of the TBR cart, which means I have 2 left. and I still have Friday, Saturday and Sunday and 3 books, 3 days even, and 2 books to go. So next for me is Through the Whitewood by Jessica Leek. I am excited about this. Oh, the main character's name is the same as one in the book I've just read, Katya. I had forgotten that, but this is about a young girl called Katya who has the power to freeze things, to freeze anything she touches. She accidentally loses control and kills several villagers. She's then banished to the palace with the terrifying Prince Alexander in Kiev. I feel like it then has potential to get romancy, but she has ice magic and I think he has some sort of fire magic, so it's ice and fire together, and I think he like nurtures her power rather than being terrifying, so I feel like this could be quite romancy, which isn't normally what I like, but I'm feeling it. I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna have that like Slavic folklore vibe. I don't want to say Russian because it's not Russian, it's set in the Ukraine. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. On the back it does say Fire and Ice meet Russian folklore and magic. Russian folklore, but it does say in Kiev, and Kiev is in the Ukraine unless we're going back to when the Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union. We're really testing my history knowledge now, but I think the Ukraine used to be part of Soviet Russia? Let me Google that. Yes. Kiev is the capital of the Ukraine, blah blah blah, used to be part of the Soviet Union, but remains in a close political tie with Russia. In 1918, after the Ukrainian National Republic declared independence from Soviet Russia, Kiev became its capital. In the mid-9th century, under Varangian, in brackets Viking, rule, the city became the capital of Kievan Rus, the first East Slavic state. Set in Kiev. Could be when part of Kievan Rus, could be part of Ukraine. But as it's got Russia on the back, I'm going with the historic place. Confusing. Anyway, I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm gonna get on with that. Now. I'm gonna start it. I probably won't make too much progress tonight because I need to sleep because I have a bit of an earlier start tomorrow. You will see why tomorrow, but exciting things are happening. So I'm gonna start this and then I'm gonna start editing this vlog because I won't have time to edit it in the morning like I have been. So I will probably check in with you just before midnight, but until then, we will see what I get done. Okay, so it's nearly midnight and I have not achieved any of the things that I said I was going to achieve before midnight. I've fed Maurice though, because Jake wanted to get Maurice out and play with him. So that's been done. But I have not started Through the Whitewood, nor have I started editing yet, but this is going to be my closing clip for day 4. Oh my god, day 4 of POLARTHON. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I think today's been fairly successful. I filmed both videos that I wanted to and finished Nevertell and dyed my hair. So I did do all the things I set out to do. I just need to edit some/most of this vlog tonight so that it's ready for tomorrow. Because as I say, exciting things tomorrow, but you will see them tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've had a successful day 4 of POLARTHON, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!